the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante, in the building with you guys. Back with another video, man. Please comment, like, and subscribe on the video, man. Really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Really appreciate you guys for always tuning in to the live streams. Always supporting your boy. Shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to everybody that support the videos and that support the channel. And here we on the second place team in the AFC North. We are on the Pittsburgh Steelers from last year. They had a very good season. You know, not the typical season though that you want as a Pittsburgh fan, but again, they did end up making the playoffs before getting clapped by the Kansas City Chiefs. The game was a blowout from the start. It was a runaway. After J.J. Watt scored that touchdown, T.J. Watt scored that touchdown. Then, hey, the Chiefs came back down and scored, and after that, that was all hell prior to that. The defense is pretty competitive, not great at all, not great defensively at all. Mika Fitzpatrick is a stud. They end up, T.J. Watt is just a fucking beast, man, a man beast. 22.5 sacks, almost 23 sacks. Just unreal for a person like that. They have questions at the quarterback situation. Keontae Johnson was very good for him last year. Najee Harris should have got more carries than he got, but he was, other than that, he was a bright spot. They let go James Washington walk, which is pretty solid. Pretty okay, he didn't want to be there anyway. I think the Steelers this year is going to be very competitive this year. It's questions where they win the division or where they the Cincinnati Bengals repeat it again. But you're going to see my answer right after this, man. Like I say, not going to predict to the division. But we're going to see my answer right here, and let's see what we come up with. So I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers have the potential to win this division and to give the Cincinnati Bengals hell. I think they can. But again, we're just going to have to see. I think they can compete with them. I definitely think think Mike Tomlin will always have an opportunity. When you're a Pittsburgh Steeler and you playing for that Pittsburgh Steeler, you putting on that black and yellow, I'm telling you, long as Mike Tomlin is the head coach, you're going to always be competing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. What if they have a quarterback or not? Big Ben was just didn't have it anymore, and they still made the playoffs with him. Now Mitchell Trubisky, he's in a better situation than he was in Chicago. He did have one great season, but he's an average quarterback. He's okay. He's not bad. You can win with them. You put the right guys around them. Put the right pieces around them. They did draft Kenny Pickett in the first round at pick 20. George Pickens is a very underrated wide receiver. I think he's going to be solid as a rookie. They got DeMarvin Leo as the defensive end. Calvin Austin is pretty solid. They got fullback Connor Hayward as well. Not Casey Hayward's brother. I forgot his name though, but we're going to go into the stats. We're going to go into the team individual stats. And we're going to get into the team stats and get into their, predictions. Big Ben Roethlisberger, 3,000 yards, almost 4,000 yards. Had a pretty good season last year. Wasn't bad. He wasn't bad by any means necessary. His arm just wasn't strong. Just wasn't as strong. But he had over 3,000 yards last year. Najee Harris had 1,200 yards. You had Deontay Johnson with 1,100 yards, over 1,000 yards. You had Mika Fitzpatrick was the leading tackler at safety at 124, and you had Weatherspoon with 23 as a cornerback. Big Ben Roethlisberger, 16 games, missed one game, 3,700 yards, 100 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, sacked 38 times, quarterback rating of 86.8, a 64.5 completion percentage. Najee Harris had 7 touchdowns last year. He was the main back last year. Deontay Johnson had 107 catches, 8 touchdowns. Chase Claypool, had 59 catches, 860 yards, 2 touchdowns. And you got Pat something with 497 yards, 7 touchdowns as a tight end. And you also had Najee Harris contribute in the passing game as well. All around, you had him with 74 catches, 467 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. He did it all. Najee Harris did it all. Eric Ebron, a tight end, doesn't really play like that. Ray McLeod, 39 catches, 277 yards. So let's get in, and we go into the defensive position. But Mika Fitzpatrick led the team in 124 tackles from Mika Fitzpatrick. Joe Schobert, 112. Cameron Hayward, that's him. Cameron Hayward, 89 tackles as a D tackle, 10 sacks for Hayward. And TJ Watt, 22 and a half sacks, 64 tackles, man. The guy's a complete fucking stud. And I think this team can definitely compete in this division with the Cincinnati Bengals. So let's see what they're going to make out of be. We got, so their season team stats. Offensively, wasn't too bad. 222 passing yards, 15th in the NFL, 29th in rushing. They was not a good run football team. They could not run the football, establish a run game at all. So again, rushing yards wasn't really good. They were 29th in the league. They were 29th in the league in rushing. They were terrible, so they could not run the football. Points per game, 20.2, 21st in the league. Couldn't put up points. Couldn't really score. Defense gave up 23.4. That's 20th in the league. Not good at all. So in a lot of categories, they were not good at all. Offensively, passing yards, they were pretty solid. They were okay. They were top 15 in the league. But any other category, they were really in the top 20s. They weren't really good, and they still made the playoffs. This team wasn't supposed to even be in the playoffs, but that shows how coaching matters. Coaching matters. And, adding Brian Flores, again, is going to be key to the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. So let's get right into their schedule and see where they're going to fit in. So week 1, they're going against the Cincinnati Bengals. I got them losing this game against Cincinnati. I think they're going to split with Cincinnati, so I got them 1-0. They play the Patriots. I got them beating the Patriots. They're 1-1. They play at the Cleveland Browns. I think they're going to lose this game. I think they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers this game, so now they're 2-1. They're 1-2. They're winning this game against the New York Jets, so they're 2-2. They're losing against the Bills. They're 2-3. They're losing against Tampa Bay. They're 2-4. They're 2-4. Miami, I think Miami beat them. They're 2-5. Eagles, I think they beat Philadelphia. Saints, I think they beat the Saints, so they're 4-5. Bengals, 5-5. I got them a split against the Bengals. I think they're gonna split against the Bengals. Colts, I think the Colts win. I think the Colts beat them. I think the Colts beat them, so they're 5-6. Atlanta, I think they beat Atlanta. They're 6-6. Carolina, I think they beat Carolina. They're 7-6. Raiders, I think the Raiders beat them. They're 7-7. Baltimore, that's a loss. They're 8. That's 8. And you got the Cleveland Browns. You got the Cleveland Browns. So right there, I got 8-9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got 9-8 record. I'm gonna go with 9-8. I think they get an extra game. So overall prediction, I'm gonna go 9-8. I'm gonna give them a win against the Browns, the last game of the season. I think they can potentially sweep the Browns at that. So I'm gonna go 9-8. I'm gonna go 9-8 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they the last year they got in because of really actually the tie game. Otherwise, if it wasn't for the tie, they're 10-7. They're tied with Cincinnati pretty much. But I'm gonna go with 9-8. I'm gonna give them an extra win against the Cleveland Browns. So I'm gonna change that prediction on the one at Cleveland. I'm gonna give them a win on that one. So I'm gonna change it to 10. I'm just gonna change it to 9-8 right there. 8, 9-8. 9-8. Best case scenario. They go 10-7 in this conference, in this division right here. So right now that means 9-8. They're not the division winners at this point. They're not the division winners at this point. Comment, like, and subscribe what you guys think on this video, man. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers going 9-8 in this. Got Pittsburgh Steelers going 9-8. So comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know, guys, what you guys think of this video. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Much love. Take care, you guys. Peace.